What if raising a simple flag made you an extremist? That's the shocking claim coming from a Labour MP this week. A statement so absurd, so revealing, it's left many asking, has patriotism itself now become a crime? Stay with me, because this one exposes far more than just one politician's words. Let's break it down, but first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. We have released our new I'm Not Far Right t-shirts. There are 2 different variants which come in black and blue. You can find them at britishstand.com or check the link in the description. Let's get into today's video. Once again, the Labour Party has shown exactly where it stands when it comes to ordinary people expressing their patriotism. This time it's Labour MP Clive Lewis, who has decided that locals raising flags are nothing more than extremists. Think about that for a second. Everyday people, proud of their community, proud of their country, putting up flags, suddenly branded extremists by a sitting member of parliament. It's not only insulting, it's dangerous. Because when you start using that kind of language against law-abiding citizens, you are effectively trying to stigmatise patriotism itself. And this is becoming a pattern. Across Britain, whether it's raising the St. George's Cross or flying the Union Jack, ordinary people are being demonised for showing pride in their identity. What used to be normal has now been twisted into something suspicious, even threatening, in the eyes of Labour politicians like Clive Lewis. But here's where the hypocrisy becomes unbearable. While Clive Lewis is quick to tar local residents with the label of extremism simply for raising flags, he is at the same time arguing against prescribing Palestine Action as a terrorist organisation. Now, let's be clear about who Palestine Action are. This is a group that has vandalised property, smashed windows at Barclays Bank, and even broken into an RAF base to damage 2 planes. These aren't peaceful protests, these are criminal acts. This is organised political violence designed to intimidate, to disrupt, and to cause damage. Under any fair reading, that is extremism. And yet, instead of acknowledging that reality, Clive Lewis bends over backwards to defend them, saying they shouldn't be prescribed, that they shouldn't be treated like extremists. So let's just get this straight. According to a Labour MP, hanging a flag outside your home makes you an extremist, but smashing bank windows and breaking into military bases doesn't. This isn't just about one MP's reckless choice of words. It tells us something much bigger about Labour's worldview. Under Sir Keir Starmer's leadership, Labour has worked hard to rebrand itself as moderate and sensible. But when you scratch beneath the surface, what you find is a party that is still deeply uncomfortable with patriotism, a party that would rather side with disruptive activist groups than with ordinary working class people who love their country. And the danger of this is huge. Once you start normalizing the idea that patriotism equals extremism, you create an atmosphere where people are scared to speak up, scared to raise a flag, scared to show who they are. That's not just an attack on individuals, it's an attack on community identity and national pride. Now, some might say, well, it's just one MP, just one comment. But words matter. When a lawmaker brands citizens extremists, that isn't just casual talk. It feeds into the culture of censorship and control that we're seeing grow across Britain. We've already seen councils trying to block flags, police turning up at protests, and ordinary people being criminalised for speaking out. Add to that politicians throwing around words like extremist, and what you get is a chilling effect on free expression. And here's the kicker. The very same politicians who are soft on radical activist groups suddenly come down hard on people who simply want to show pride in their country. That's not just hypocrisy, it's betrayal. Clive Lewis may think he's scored political points by attacking local patriots and defending Palestine Action, but what he's really done is expose the rot inside Labour's thinking. Ordinary people who raise their national flag are not extremists. They are patriots. They are citizens exercising their right to free expression. Meanwhile, groups that vandalize property, smash banks, and infiltrate military bases should be condemned as exactly what they are: dangerous extremists. The fact that a Labour MP can't tell the difference between the two is not only laughable, it's alarming. So, when we say Clive Lewis is a joke, it's not just because of his words, it's because his position makes a mockery of the values that the people of this country actually hold dear. And make no mistake, if this is the direction Labour is going, branding patriotism as extremism while excusing genuine law-breaking radicals, then Britain has a very serious problem on its hands. In other news, Richard Tice has exclusively revealed to the media that a reform-led council will be pursuing legal action against the government over the use of migrant hotels. Speaking to the media, Reform UK's deputy leader told host Andrew Pearce that the action could be completed as early as tomorrow evening. The move follows the Court of Appeal's decision to overturn the closure of the Bell Hotel, which has been met by mass protests from locals. It is understood around 12 local councils will seek to mount legal action against the government about hotels in their own areas. Detailing Reform UK's action against the government, Mr. Tice revealed, "Well, every situation is slightly different, but I can exclusively reveal to you this morning that one of our councils will be submitting injunctions by tomorrow evening. That's the information that I've got. A reform-led council will be submitting injunctions, we believe, by tomorrow." Pressed by Andrew on which council will be submitting the injunction, Mr. Tice said he was unable to disclose any more details. He instead said, "I can't tell you which one, not at this stage, but it's fast-moving. There's a lot of legal work being done, and every situation is slightly different. So in some cases it may not work, but look, we're doing everything we can, that's what people voted us to do. Whether it's finding the savings, looking after their interests, defending and protecting our women and girls, that's what Reform are doing." Questioned by Andrew on where Reform UK would put illegal migrants if they are not staying in hotels, Mr. Tice hit back. "What the government should do is listen and learn from Reform's policy. We need to detain these people in disused facilities, remote facilities, nowhere near any residents. We're not going to go through a whole list of places and tick them off. Otherwise you end up with nowhere left in the United Kingdom." Highlighting the increasing feeling of lawlessness in Britain, Mr. Tice told the media, "They will be remote away from residents, and that's the key thing. That's how you keep people safe, and this is really important. We're all worried about safety, whether it's outside hotels or not. This is a new summer toy I've got, a device to stop someone stealing my phone when you're walking down the street, because phone theft is so huge." Andrew interjected Mr. Tice, quizzing him on whether he is linking lawless Britain to illegal migration. He stated, I'm just linking it directly to the breakdown in law and order in this country. Britain is lawless. We've been running a campaign through the summer highlighting this, and regrettably, there have been serious incidents allegedly carried out by people who are illegally claiming asylum, some of them living in these hotels. Of course, not everybody, no one's saying that, but you have to keep our residents, our women and girls safe, and they're not at the moment in some areas. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.